Before we get into things, let us ask ourselves the question: what exactly are black holes? Well, here's what we know about them. For one, they are, as the name suggests, black. Very black. We cannot see black holes, only their effect on surrounding matter. If you could look at a black hole, you'd really be seeing what is known as the event horizon, or the point of no return. It is called this because, once matter passes through it, that matter can never come back. This is to say, black holes are not some inescapable force, it's only the region we can see, that nothing can come back from. We don't know as much as we'd like to about black holes, but we're fairly certain about the outside. It's what lies beyond the event horizon that still evades us. The leading theories on what lies inside a black hole are: 1. A sort of firewall, terminating everything soon after entering. If this seems confusing, don't worry, you're not alone. Scientists don't even know what this firewall would look like. Some say a wall of superheated radiation, but since we don't know, scientists just can't seem to agree. Or, 2, the theory that most astrophysicists agree on, that in the very center of a black hole lies a singularity, where all matter is compacted into one single point in space, of infinite mass and zero surface area. This would be invisible to us, but that doesn't really matter, as, if you ever got close enough to see one, you would have been long dead by that point. If this theory is correct, if something, say for example, a person, entered a black hole, they would reach a point where the gravity of the singularity would act with millions to billions of times more force on different areas of your body, stretching you apart, tearing your cells in half, over and over, and eventually you'd become a thin stream of plasma, the diameter of a single atom, soon to join the singularity in its mass. This process is known as spaghettification. If anything else were to fall in with you, you'd likely be fried by the superheated plasma of the surrounding objects. We now know that objects in space warp the space around them. The stronger the gravitational field, the more warped the surrounding space will become. This principle also applies to time. The greater an object's gravity, the slower time itself will occur around that object. This is the same reason why the watch of someone who lives at high altitudes may, over time, become a few fractions of a second ahead from that of someone living at sea level. Think of it this way: our old understanding was that space was a constant, never-ending and never-changing, holding everything in the universe, while unaffected by its contents. As Albert Einstein suggested in his theory of relativity, space can be bent, curved, torn, or even stitched back together. Our old understanding of space is somewhat like a concrete slab. Objects can be positioned throughout its surface, but they have no real effect on the concrete itself.